Welcome to the grand final of Faction Wars. In today's video, the Shield will take on the Authority. The Shield barely made it through the semi-finals, and then they pulled out a big surprise. They eliminated the defending champions Evolution. I'm still out of words of what happened. And Authority cleared the corporate ministry. Roman Reigns starts off the match against Seth freaking Rollins, and he starts off with a big spear on Seth Rollins. Batista is going to break it up. Batista is a replacement of Kane because obviously Batista is better than Kane in this game. Better rating, better finisher, better signature. Two spears on Seth Rollins from Roman Reigns, but this is Seth freaking Rollins, so it's very rare to see him be eliminated from two finishers. So far, Roman Reigns, like you expect from him, has been really dominant. Running finishers are key to victory in this kind of tournaments because you can go for a finish as soon as we possibly can. Seth versus Seth happening. Experience versus pure malice. Let's see what will win. This is the version who betrayed the Shield actually, but it is in the game because I was too lazy to unlock the 14 version, and now the younger Seth Rollins is going for the storm. Doesn't have a second reversal. Freaking Rollins has taken his third finisher in this match. Randy Orton will have to break it up this time around. Padlocks every single member of the Authority. The Shield absolutely decimated the team of the Evolution. Seth Rollins will be eliminated. Fourth finisher from Seth Rollins, and this time Triple H with a pedigree first of the night from the team of Authority on his former partner, I think. Triple H still likes Seth Rollins, but canonically. Kurt Angle also gets hit with the Triple H with a pedigree. That was some universe mode stuff. Like when a wrestler wins a rivalry, it's something like if Triple H wins against the Undertaker, for example, at the end of the rivalry it says Triple H has won the Undertaker. So that's really fun. That's why I haven't been playing universe mode a lot. I'm waiting for a fix. One or two have been fixed, but not any major fixes. But I might need to resume the series because I like the series despite of the bugs. Seth goes for a cover after stomping him down for a bit. Goes for a cover, but Triple H easily kicks out at one. And now Seth smartly wanted to tag out. The distance was too much, and Triple H either way reversed it and punch to the gut. Triple H now is powering him up for a stalling vertical suplex. No, Seth Rollins is going to reverse it with a back grapple, but another reversal from Triple H, just an elbow, reverses it. Is Batista going to be tagged in this match? Batista, the MVP of the previous year's Faction Wars for the team of Evolution, is now tagged in. He tried to save his team in the semi-finals, but the power of Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins is just insane. When these two are paired up, it's just really difficult. Or even someone like Batista. Like, Batista just hates Seth and Roman. Twice they have eliminated his team from the tournament. Batista now goes for a Batista bomb on Jon Moxley. This doesn't have a second reversal, so first finish from Batista. Good start this from Batista. A few small offenses and then a big finisher. Batista should focus on Jon Moxley, then Kurt Angle and Seth. And a big elbow drop right to the heart. Jon Moxley looks like he's in big trouble. Batista is going for a finisher. That looks like a Achilles lock, but it isn't apparently. Batista lock from Batista. One of the least effective finishers in the game. Like real WWE, not the video game. Everything looks good in the video game. Cutter and suplex gets reversed into a drop kick to the back of the springboard from Jon Moxley, who I haven't seen him do in recent times. I haven't watched him a lot in AEW actually. So. Jon Moxley with dirty deeds on Batista, who takes his first finisher of the night. Randy Orton is really a big menace in these kind of matches. He eliminated two people from the Shield, and Evolution looked like they were going to win that, but apparently Roman and Seth had different plans. 7 signatures were reversed in that from both men. Neither of Triple H or Batista could connect with the spine busters. Spear is a better move for Batista because spear is obviously very difficult to reverse. And when he whips a person, like, it's almost impossible to get a finisher. And now John Moxley charges up a finisher, but Triple H whips him. I think he wants to go for the pendant knee, goes for it, just like Harley Race would do. I think he's still in the game. I think Zeus got removed, not Harley Race. I said that in the previous video. I think now John Moxley is going for another variant of Dirty Deeds, spikes Triple H, first finisher taken by him, but Batista is going to save him. Evolution and Authority are pretty much the same team, minus Seth and Ric Flair, respectively. That's why they are so strong, but Evolution had Ric Flair, which is a better option because obviously he is Ric Flair. Seth isn't half bad, but Ric Flair with that figure 4 leg lock, submissions are really OP in like 23 and 24. It was decent in 22, but this year submissions are almost impossible to reverse. That's why Kurt Angle also has been really dominant, but John Moxley is going for the move Pete Dunne does usually. The bruiserweight, breaking down the arms. I love the randomness of the moveset of John Moxley. There are moves in this moveset that he has never done in his life. Kurt Angle, the vicious Kurt Angle, who took a finisher from Triple H for some reason. So Triple H does have an upper hand. Kurt Angle with an ankle lock. This is the same way he eliminated Triple H in the previous match, and this time too. Semi-finals and finals, both times. Triple H has been eliminated from Kurt Angle's ankle lock, but Batista, just like the previous time, goes for a Batista bomb on Kurt Angle. He survives that one because I think it was his first, no, it was his second actually. He took one pedigree. Triple H tried to reassure himself the previous time around. Kurt Angle wanted to go for the ankle lock, but couldn't go for it. Now he does. He ducks underneath, goes for a second finish on Batista. Is Batista going to be out? No, it does look like he isn't going to tap out either. Randy Orton looking on, hasn't taken a finisher, so that is not a good thing. Roman Reigns, the most powerful wrestler in the game, has taken almost zero damage, but Batista with the triple clotheslines, the move which has made a lot of comebacks in the past. Batista doesn't need a comeback move, he just needs to hammer the 3 clothesline on his opponent, and Batista always gets the upper hand, stomping the face of Kurt Angle, and now just twisting the head of Kurt Angle. This is really vicious from Batista. He doesn't like losing a lot. You can see from his 2 teams. He just lost 1 match in the 2 teams he was in. Except the Evolution, of course. Evolution lost their semi-finals. Evolution did lose a match before that. They were saved by Shield against... they were saved by Shield by Batista. I format my own words. Randy Orton needs to go for the RKO. Tried to go for Kurt Angle, giving him deja vu of the semi-finals. The match is looking eerily similar. But Randy Orton needs to go for the second finisher here. Goes for a whip. Back elbow misses. Kurt Angle is going for a whip of his own. And another reversal from Randy Orton, who has a signature. Goes for a belly-to-belly toss, and now also has a finisher actually. But he breaks up the tag attempt and goes for a cover. Really smart this from Randy Orton. This is something Seth did in the previous match. So this will be sort of a blood match, bad blood match I can say. Because it's kind of the same people. And once again Kurt with a German suplex toss. Belly-to-belly suplex toss actually. And Kurt Angle with a butterfly suplex drops Randy Orton, who hasn't taken any damage to his body. Now he will. I think his face is going to be damaged after this. It is. Kurt Angle shouldn't be near his legs, otherwise Kurt Angle is going to go for a finisher and really damage Randy Orton, just like Batista is. Randy Orton gets separation. Tried to go for a whip, but he got reversed into his own corner. But Batista isn't going for a cheap shot. I can't believe that Batista isn't going for a cheap shot. He usually likes to go for cheap shots. RKO connects from Randy Orton and Kurt Angle, who uses his rage. Iron Jaw wastes. Barely kicks out because he didn't have a resiliency meter, so he would have been pinned if it wasn't for him kicking out. Like, obviously, that was really obvious. But Randy Orton now stomping the arm down, tags in Batista, who doesn't have a finisher. Kurt does have a finisher. Double axe handle gets reversed. Kurt Angle tried to go for a monkey flip, it looks like, but it got reversed and just tossed by Batista. Batista now picks him up. He's trying to go for the double team. Kurt Angle with the reversal with the elbows. If Kurt Angle goes for the leg lock, it's over for Batista. So Batista needs to be very careful. He has done a lot of 1v4s in the past, but he has Randy Orton with him. Beast Bomber to a RKO from the Authority. Kurt Angle was clearly shook by that. Seth Rollins has a signature. And a Fisherman's Buster, it looks like, spikes Randy Orton head first, who instantly recovers, turns him around as Seth Rollins. But he gets elbowed to the face. Another whip from Randy Orton gets reversed. Seth Rollins jumps over and a dropkick, and he just gets shoved away. But Seth Rollins with a reversal. Once again, Randy Orton looks like he's in big trouble, but Randy Orton could have reversed that. He had a lot of time. But apparently he couldn't. And both men reverse each other's signature. Seth Rollins hates being hit by signatures. He just reverses it so much. I haven't seen him being hit by a signature like in 3 matches, because obviously I did the second part after a month of hiatus. Batista, why is Batista standing like that? But he baits Roman Reigns and goes for a shoulder tackle. Has him on the apron. Punches him in the mouth. Once again, will go for the apron slam. Something luckily the AI doesn't do in this year's game. That was very repetitive and took a lot out of the match. Batista now has a finisher. He needs to go for the signature first and then a finisher so that he can set it up and absolutely hammer Reigns with that. But Reigns with a reversal sends Batista on the stairs. Both men need to get back to the ring. I don't want a double counter because that would hurt Authority more than anything. I like both teams actually, so I don't have any hate. Obviously Evolution is gone, which was supposed to be my favorite team because Ric Flair was a really good mentor in that team actually. Big knockout punch on Batista and now hammering his head on the mat. And an elbow to the head. Roman Reigns has been absolutely ruthless in these semi-final matches. Now he's going for the guillotine, it looks like. He's going for a whip. Now, okay, he wants to go for the Superman punch, which misses. Batista needs to go for a finish and not a double team. Roman might reverse it. Yes, he is going to reverse it. Roman doesn't have a finisher. That is a good sign. Once again, uppercut on Batista. And a combo on Batista. Batista needs to reverse a few moves at least. Working the arms of the big man. Batista needs to go for a finisher here. Reversal by Batista finally. But another reversal going to stun Batista there. Spear, and Batista has been knocked out. This is going to be the end of Authority, I'm pretty sure. Randy Orton has done a 1v4 for the team of Rated RKO in the version Wars, which was 6 months back. And 2K23's Randy Orton was a menace. Double jumping Randy Orton. What can go wrong with that? Randy Orton, who hasn't taken any damage, big damage. He can do it if he wants. That would be really good for my clips too. I can make a shot out of that. A few shots out of that. Once again, fumbling in my own words. Randy Orton and Roman Reigns back and forth. Roman Reigns with an instant recovery tried to go for a double team. Randy Orton has a finisher. I don't think Roman is going to be eliminated with a single finisher. But stunning him will do him a lot of favors. Now working the arms of Roman, Batista is walking out, which he normally doesn't in these kind of matches. Roman Reigns takes a finisher. Seth and Kurt can save him, but they aren't going for it. But Kurt comes in, locks himself out in vain actually. Roman wastes his stamina, so Randy Orton still has a chance. Stun gun on Roman Reigns and an apron slam on Jon Moxley. Kurt wants to tag. Kurt Angle has a finisher. So Randy Orton needs to be careful. Kurt Angle is going for the moonsault. Doesn't wipe out any person on the floor. An absolute miss from Kurt Angle. Gets planted head first from Randy Orton. This looks like a very bad side for the Authority. 1v4. Randy Orton the lone fighter. Everyone hasn't anyone hasn't performed actually other than Randy Orton or Batista. In certain ways, I can say Batista performed, but not to his first extent. Batista could have easily won the match, but instead he wanted to take a spear Kurt Angle with an ankle lock. Randy Orton might get knocked out. You know he doesn't. He can go for a rope break. No, actually, he broke it up on his own power. Randy needs to go for a signature clothesline, misses into a German suplex from the gold medalist Olympian. Randy Orton clearly hurt on his legs, grasping his legs in pain. And now Kurt Angle. Roman denied the tag. A double team from Kurt and Seth Rollins is going to be thrown for a shoulder tackle. Seth wanted to go for a stomp to the face, not his finisher stomp. Seth can go for the pedigree there. Instead opts to go for a double team, it looked like for a moment. But that got reversed from Randy Orton, who is going for the draping DDT. Finally, a signature connects on Seth Rollins in this tournament. Like semi-finals in the tournament. Seth, who hasn't taken any damage, will easily survive. Now he instantly recovers, picks him up. Seth might go for the double team once again. He is going for it. If this connects, Randy's going to be stunned, but elbow breaks it up. Randy Orton with a combo. No, he gets reversed. Randy is stunned. Randy is being covered from Seth. Will Randy kick out? Yes, Randy Orton kicks out at 2.5. A very close 3 count, but Randy does kick out. Seth is almost stunned. One more kick. Randy Orton should have gone for one more kick and then he could have gone for the RKO. If this gets reversed, it's going to be bad. It does get reversed. And fast press. He doesn't wait. Randy Orton, he is very, very determined to win this match for his team. But a lot of reversals from Seth and Roman Reigns so far. Randy just wastes stamina, but he goes for the fast press once again. Signature meter is being wasted a lot from Randy, but he needs to do that. Randy needs to focus on the opponent. Arm wrench, kick to the chest. Seth does have a signature and a finisher. Doesn't go for any of them. Okay, he's going for the signature, it seems. Buckle bomb on Randy Orton. This might be the end of Randy Orton. No, he survives that one on the bad back of Randy Orton. Seth turns him around. Is going for the decisive stomp of the big tournament. Faction Wars has been won by the Shield, who barely qualified and now have wiped out both big teams of the tournament.
Here are your winners.
As the team of the Shield win this tournament. Really surprising result at the end. They finished 4th in the group stage. Absolutely wiped out 2 of the best teams in the tournament. Absolutely zero doubt of their performance in the end. Congratulations to the winner, and I will see you in the next series, which will be the Version Wars. Thanks for watching. Have a really good day.